Hi everyone, this is an oracle reading for the sun sign of Virgo for the month of July 2016. And I'm really excited for a lot of you Virgos. I feel like over the past few months to maybe even a year, so many of you have been making some drastic changes. You've really been purging and releasing what is no longer serving you. Um, and you're really just moving forward in a much more positive direction. So many Virgos that I know they get very focused on the stability factor, and so it can be hard for them to make changes. Um, but I just feel like you're more focused now than you have been in a very long time on your own happiness, your own success, and what you define as success and happiness. Not what society says it is, not what your family says it is, not what your friends, think or say. So, really proud of you guys. All right, and let's see what we have for you for the month of July. All right, so we have the Hungry Ghost, which one other sign this month had that. I believe it was Leo. Um, so the Hungry Ghost deals with um, obsessions. It deals with attachments. Um, and your constant focus on um, or lack of focus on the present. So a lot of you guys are, moving out of the whole being stuck, attached to the stability, attached to, or obsessed even with this stability and, attachments, things like that, whether it's career, whether you're, and you're not where you want to be at with that career. It's no longer serving you for some of you guys. It's definitely relationships um, that you've been holding on to that are no longer serving you, but you feel like an obligation in a sense because you have that obsession with stability. But um, I think a lot of you guys are moving out of that. Um, it seems like it's still difficult to kind of break that hold completely, though. So just be aware of that. Okay. Um, the next card is going to be the Lady of the Gift, which deals with um, generosity, receiving, and withholding. Okay. So this deals with kind of giving back. Um, this doesn't mean necessarily just giving people things for free or feeling like you owe them something out of obligation. Um, Not necessarily anything like that, but even just if it's a smile, sometimes a kind word, um, you know, paying attention to how you are treating people, um, being aware of, if you're saying something to someone, taking their feelings into consideration while still maintaining and holding your truth, but just taking those factors into, like I said, into consideration. Um, and some of you need to learn to receive. Um, you have people that are trying to help you through this transition, but you're being stubborn in a sense. And you need to kind of relinquish that a little bit. Stop, you know, having to or wanting to have control over every little thing, and holding back. Um, be open to receiving, um, and just being mindful of, if somebody extends an offer to help you out, it's okay to be receptive of that, instead of acting like you're too good, um, to accept their help, so to speak. And it's not that you actually feel as though you're better than other people. It's just, a lot of Virgos, a lot of you guys just have a lot of pride. Sometimes you just need to let that go a little bit. The next card is going to be the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Okay, and this deals with discernment, clear vision, and details. This is such a Virgo card. Um, so, of course, paying attention to everything, every last small detail, which Virgos, in my opinion, excel at. Not over analyzing, though. So make sure that you're focusing on the details, but don't be too hard on yourself when you're working on projects, or creating things. Don't be too hard on yourself or feel like you've got to be so much of a perfectionist that nothing is ever good enough. Find the beauty and perfection in what you observe already. Okay. This also deals with making sure that you are staying present in the moment. And so when you're focusing on these details, appreciate them as well. Have gratitude. Um, and when you're taking these times and observing these small things, a lot of times that helps you. It helps you manifest things even more. Um, and when we go and we're talking about with clear vision and details, sometimes that detail may be that someone is trying to help you out, along your path, and you need to be open to receiving. Okay. Now, with some of you guys, though, this card is going to mean that with paying attention to those details, you may need to see the flaws, in you know um, some things that you may have done, actions that you may have taken, things that you may have said, and really just being honest about it. Okay, but just make sure that you're staying present. That don't overthink things this month. Take it easy. Kind of get a clear vision. Focus yourself. Um, be generous with others and allow others to be generous with you. But don't be, obsessed with the details or attached to all of the details, but be honest with yourself also. And if it's flawed, accept that it's flawed, and have a clear vision of how you're going to change that. And, it may be flawed, but somebody may be trying to help you, and you need to be open to receiving that help. All right. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to send me an email, comment, and until next month, be blessed.